Oh shit, my gloves are gone. Oh, here they are. Here it is. The guy was nice enough to keep it out the box. It's a Puig. It's their Grand Touring. This is the tallest windscreen that Puig makes. I haven't really looked at this. I literally just walked out, put the helmet on, and here we are. So this is the experience. I don't have a backpack, and I'm not taking this home. So we're gonna run this right now. I'm gonna try. Hopefully I have everything, because if not, this is gonna be a very rough ride home. But anyway, so yeah, here it is. This actually is a pretty good example. Now, I'm expecting to still get some of it. They tested this at 94 miles an hour with a rider that was just under 6 foot at 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a very good time to fucking ride. No lateral wind, and a more standard riding position, which obviously once you start really hitting some of those speeds, you're going to end up tucking. So hopefully this helps a little bit. But what they're saying is you get, instead of getting the blast head on, it's going to help smoothen the blast, diverts more of it up and out instead of in and all over the place. We'll see how true this is. Let's see what else we got. Mounting instructions. You just take those 4 screws out, put the new bracket on, put 4 screws back in, put the windscreen on, and then those screws in. The thing I do not know is whether or not those screws are also going to be 4mm since 1964, huh? And there's that. Took that here. So here's our brackets, which is cool. They actually have it with an R and an L, so now we know right and left. And then this is the mounting hardware that they have included. A little bit of this. This is not going to be the best organization video because I'm doing this literally impromptu, but alright. Like I said, I am hoping these are the same, or at least very similar, because if not, then I'm gonna have to go home and then continue this video somewhere else. So boom ding ow, you take the fucking, these 4 bolts out. Do these have washers? Yes, so this is a washer that needs to come with. I'm gonna assume, because they've included a lot of bolts, that I will not be able to reuse these. I'm starting to wish I just brought my whole Allen key kit instead of just the one to take this off. Shit. Hey, we live and learn, right? Alright, so there we go. Regardless of the situation, y'all didn't see that. Is this gonna work? Nope. Oh, man. On here it says I need a 3 Allen and a 5 Allen. So yeah, there's a long, there's a short. Damn, man. Am I not supposed to put any, like, washers on these? No, it doesn't say. Okay. So I'm gonna half put this together here. Like, very rudimentary, like. Dang it, dude. Part of me was just thinking to bring multiple, but alright, so there it is. I got it pretty good hand tightening. I'm definitely going to tighten it more when I get home, but at this point, we're going to keep going. Now it's saying I got to put 5 and 6, which are the silent block, and a bush, like a rubber, like, anti-vibration thing. It looks like this. There's no spares on this. Alright, so here's the windscreen itself, which I went with the smoke. You want the smoke? I didn't want the dark smoke. They do make clear smoke, dark smoke, and black. I didn't want anything too dark because I do ride a lot during the day, but I do ride at night, so I want to be able to still see. And I mean, it looks good. I mean, obviously it's plastic, but I mean, it's kind of a stiff plastic, to be honest. Like, it's gonna have its little bit of flex, but you can kind of see it. It's pretty thick. It's a thick boy. This is just one of those, you pinch it in and then it kind of looks like that. I can already tell that it's kind of a loose fit. It doesn't fully fit, or it doesn't like fully do its thing there, but I think that's what the little inserts are for. So we do that. And then you've got, these are pretty much like little plastic sleeves. There we go. So because this is like a matte black, already it shows fingerprints really easily. So just keep in mind, it's no surprise. You know, it's like a matte helmet. I mean, I'm kind of already impressed with it, to be honest. A lot of people were kind of saying about this, is it the prettiest looking? Probably not, but it really doesn't look bad considering the other ones. I've seen a lot of people, they put those short ones, just keep it a buck. Those really don't do anything. Those are just to fill those bolts. It's just not very cash money. So we're just gonna do a like this. Now the last stuff I'm going to do when I get home so I could retighten everything, but they're pretty much just the caps. They just cover them so they don't look as ugly, I guess. I can put this back in my other pocket. Let me throw this out. That's what's up. I'll post a photo to the gram later. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it didn't take very long. It would have taken less time if I didn't have to thumb tight everything. But, I mean, all in all, it doesn't look bad. Well, one thing is for sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the dash relocation. Because that was another thing I was contemplating doing. Because some people, they don't like how it's like this. Me, I personally prefer this dash over the new dashes for the MT07s. But the thing is like they make a relocation where this actually is moved up here. But then the biggest problem, obviously, is that your ignition is behind it. Probably not going to do that now that I have this on, because it's definitely not going to work. But anyway, so here it is. This is the kind of cockpit view, I guess. I can already tell this is facing up. This is kind of like ramping up in front of me. So, I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. It's definitely a lot more here now. Instead of just being like straight up open window, now I have something here. Obviously it is on some like thin mounts, so I can tell that it does kind of move, but nothing's really fully tight. So I'm not trying to do too much right now.
Poggers!